One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Boston College's offense takes the field. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match.
There he goes! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Makes the grab. It's Harris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Golden Eagles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls in the...
There he goes! They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it. Got a little space. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Golden Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. Off play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Catch in the middle, it's Harris. No more room to run as this defense rises up on third down, and now it's fourth down from the 22. Here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Clemson Tigers offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every... the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what.
Wasting no time taking a shot. Makes the grab on the left side. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 7-3. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Golden Eagles can really attack on this second and short. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets it out fast. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because, Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about it. Single cover, double cover, triple cover. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
And off to Jones. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Might as well stick with him. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball.
They knock him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain, and it's a first down for Boston College. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Running back searching for a hole. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. After run, now throw. Good timing on the quick out. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. To the air on first down. Just couldn't quite squeeze the interception, and man, did he have some daylight in front of him. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. It's complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Quick completion on the out route. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Steps away to find some room. Grabbed in the middle, it's Haynes.
All right, defense, you know coming into this game you're playing a fast quarterback. You know it's not going to be easy getting him on the ground. You got to start thinking about how you're pass rushing. Rushing right up the middle and allowing him to get outside, it's going to be a tough task.
Going to take a shot on second and short. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football. And picking up big yardage on the return. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Sets up the screen. Sweet cut there. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moving away from pressure. On the run deep down the right side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They're down to the 35 on first and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to keep it in the air. Here comes the heat. Got his man downfield. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll do it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
Will not get... To the air, it's Underwood. Using the quick game. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. Got his man quickly. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Clemson will come to the line with a first and goal. From the gun. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good...
Trying to rumble in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Clemson. And they... Wants to go up top on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball. Man, that one is going to make this quarterback sick to his stomach. That's almost always automatic for him.
Yeah, that's pitch and catch. That's day one. When you go out and watch practice, the ball very rarely hits the ground unless you have a defender because these QBs and wide receivers are so good. Man, just a mishap, a little overthrow.
To the air, it's Underwood. Looking deep. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Slings it. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Splits the uprights right. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Haynes. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Fires left. It's picked off. Don't see that very often. Missed. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
The offense just set themselves up in a bad situation on this one. 2nd and 3rd and long. There's not a lot of guesswork. Defense knows they're throwing the football, and you could tell on that pass rush, man, they were coming.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Boy, they had a chance to... Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Gets it out quickly. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Flips it out on the screen. Makes a man miss. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. Quick spin on the run. That one takes it down to the 3rd. Yard line.
By the receiver.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Here comes Clemson with another first down. The give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Snags it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. Turning it on. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And
he wants to take the top off. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Looking to throw on first down. He unleashes a long one. It's him in stride inside the 10. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to throw. Under fire. Touchdown, Clemson. And they take it in for 6 more points. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.